In Yoruba land, the day is divided into 8 parts, which are Òwúrọ̀, Ìyálẹ̀ta, Oòrùn Kàntàrí, Ọ̀sán, Ọjọ́rọ̀, Ìrọ̀lẹ́, Alẹ́, and then Òru. I want us to do an etymological breakdown of each and every one of these words that we use for the different parts of the daily cycle. Traditionally, the Yoruba depend on natural phenomena such as the behavior of the sun and its effect to determine the time of the day. Let us start with Òwúrọ̀. It is also called Àárọ̀ or Òórọ̀, and it simply means when the cotton is wet. Wet from what? From the early morning dew. A major part of harvesting cotton was to spread it in the open air, and early in the morning, it was observed that the cotton plant gets wet from morning dew. So that event was used to name the time of the day that it occurs. Ìgbà tí òwú máa ń rọ̀, the cotton is hard. It can only be found soft at this time of the day. Therefore, this time of the day is going to be called Òwúrọ̀. This àárọ̀ is around 4 a.m. to like 9 a.m. Now, Ìyálẹ̀ta, Ìyá, Ilẹ̀ta. Ya means quick. Ilẹ̀ is the land, and ta means to harden. Therefore, Ìyálẹ̀ta is the time of the day when the wet grounds are quickly getting dried, apparently due to the heat from the emerging sun. The land had hitherto been made wet by the morning dew, and now the heat from the emerging sun is getting it dried. Ilẹ̀ tí ń yáta, Ìyá, Ilẹ̀ta. And this Ìyálẹ̀ta falls between 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. or 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. depending on the behavior of the sun. Now next is Oòrùn Kàntàrí, Oòrùn Kan Àtàrí, the time of the day when the sun is right over one's head, when the sun touches one's head. Oòrùn kan èèyàn ní àtàrí. The sun at this time has reached stage 2 of emerging. This period falls between 11 a.m. to 12 noon. And at 12 noon, Ọ̀sán begins. Ọ̀sán, the word sán means to hit or to beat. So this is the time of the day when the heat of the sun is beating hard. It is biting hard. The sun has fully emerged. This period is between 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. After which Ọjọ́rọ̀ begins. Ọjọ́rọ̀. Ọjọ́ is day. Rọ̀ means to get softened. So the day is softening, meaning the sun is beginning to lose its heat. The sun is softening, going down. Ọjọ́rọ̀ falls between sometime around 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. And after that, we have Ìrọ̀lẹ́. This word, Ìrọ̀lẹ́, is the shortened form of a longer word, which is Ìrọ̀mọ́-alẹ́. Ìgbà ọjọ́ tó rọ̀ mọ́ alẹ́, the time of the day that is associated or related or connected or resembles the night. Ó rọ̀ mọ́ alẹ́, ó farajọ alẹ́. It is attached to the night, hanging on the night. Ìrọ̀lẹ́ is between 5 p.m. and 6 or 7 p.m. And after this time, of course, obviously, what follows is alẹ́. The word lẹ́ is almost related to the word lẹ́, for it means to become ineffective, to be weightless. And this is talking about the state of the sun. The sun has lost its heat totally. It has become ineffective. Ó ti lẹ́. So that period, which falls between 7 p.m. to 11 p.m., is called alẹ́. And finally, we have òru. Òru. The word ru could mean to be pregnant with something within, and so to sprout. It happens when we are cooking certain kinds of food. Wọ́n máa ń ru paná. Ru means to puff up, meaning it is pregnant with a lot of things, deep things in this context. This time, according to the Yoruba, which falls between 12 a.m. and 3 a.m., is the most silent time of the day, yet filled with a lot of evil and wickedness. So we say Òru mẹ́ni ọ̀wọ̀, and we also say that Òru là á ṣèkà. We discourage going out at this time with proverbs such as Ìjàkùmọ̀ kì í rìnrìn ọ̀sán, ẹni abíire kan kì í rìnrìn òru. Òjò tó pàjẹ́ lóru, tílẹ̀ bá mọ́ kò ní lè sọ. Now, of all of these parts of the day, premium value is placed on àárọ̀. The Yoruba consider the morning the foundation of the day. And if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? Therefore, we ensure and we strive to make sure that we do not destroy that foundational part of the day. We are very careful and choosy and selective about our experiences in the morning, which is why we say that òwúrọ̀ lọ́jọ́, ẹni bá máa ríre ó ní láti ṣèbà òwúrọ̀. The Yoruba is persuaded that whatever happens in the morning can affect the rest of the day, which is why we say that bálẹ̀ yóò ti rí àtòwúrọ̀ láti mọ̀, a kì í fàárọ̀ pàlọ́, a kì í fàárọ̀ tayò, àgbà ò ní fàárọ̀ họ̀dí kíbẹ̀ ó má funfun. Now, this àárọ̀, given its importance, is now further divided into 5 segments by our wise ancestors. Firstly, we have kòríni kòmọ́ni, followed by àfẹ̀mọ́jú, then àárọ̀ kùtùkùtù, which you can also call ìdájí, and then ìdákọ̀mu, and lastly ìyálẹ̀ta. Kòríni kòmọ́ni is the earliest part of the morning, which is still dark, and so one can see very clearly around 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. Now, around 5 a.m., it is almost getting bright, so we call that time àfẹ̀mọ́jú, and then around 6 a.m. we say àárọ̀ kùtùkùtù, ìdájí. After this period, everything gets bright, and then we are launched into our breakfast time. This is between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. We call that time ìdákọ̀mu because ẹ̀kọ is a regular breakfast in all Yoruba homes in those days. In fact, it happens even till this day. If you go to the Iluokes, you will see them drinking ẹ̀kọ every morning. In my days of staying with my grandmother in Inisha, we drank pap every morning. There was nothing else that could possibly be taken in the morning besides ẹ̀kọ. Ẹ̀kọ mímu is so important that we name that part of the day after it. And lastly, we have àfẹ̀mọ́jú, which I have earlier explained. Àṣà wa, èdè wa, kò sóhun tó dá tó, wàá ṣeré.